Leafs Nation, what an incredible sequence there in the second period. Final 2 minutes, there is just so much going on, and we will talk about every bit of that a little later on. There were lots of storylines today. Coming into the game, Matt Murray. He gave up a stinker in the last game against Tampa in overtime. You can see it kind of bit him emotionally there when the goal went in, and you're like, hey, you got a point, but the question now is, how is Matt Murray going to rebound? We all loved Jack Campbell when he was here, but when he allowed softies, you could see it just destroyed him emotionally. He's an emotional guy, and sometimes it really got to him. And Edmonton Oilers fans are seeing that firsthand right now. And with Matt Murray allowing that goal, the question was, how's he going to respond? Being a guy who's been there, done that, been at the highest level, all that stuff, you think he's going to do okay, but we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the stinker and what he does after the stinker. Well, he answered the bell. And some. A 44-save shutout tonight against the Dallas Stars. 4-0 win. With the W, the Leafs are now 16-5-6 on the year, and they now have points in 12 consecutive games. They're 9-0-3 in that stretch. They're playing some phenomenal hockey. And speaking of phenomenal hockey, Jason Robertson, he had a point streak going of 18 games going into today's game. Obviously, that's now over after the Leafs hold them to a big goose egg on the board. But someone continued their point streak. Mitch Marner made it 20 today, and it didn't take very long. Less than 5 minutes into the period, Mitch Marner has the puck back at the point. Does a little hesitation move like he did against Tampa Bay. Scored on that goal against Vasilevsky, but this time he's way out, near the blue line. Fires one on. It's deflected by John Tavares. And it's stopped by Ottinger, but he kicks it right to the middle of the ice, basically back to John Tavares, and he flips it. He kind of chops at it, and it beats Jake Ottinger to give the Leafs a 1-0 lead. All right, really good stuff. Marner gets the primary assist there, gets his point streak to 20 games. Gio gets the secondary assist at 451, and you have the early lead on the road. Exactly what you want if you're the Leafs. They weren't done, though. Austin Matthews has a great chance in front of the net late in the first period. I think it stopped or, excuse me, guys. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. I've recorded this thing 3 or 4 different times, and I've just had a coughing fit in every one. It's getting frustrating. So I have some water with me. Bear with me here. All right, just trying to fight through this thing. It's almost midnight. Matthews gets a shot on, and it goes right up in the air. And you can see from his reaction, he has no damn clue where the puck is. And he's skating around, right? Goes around about the circle, right, along the boards. And the puck just plops right in front of him. Right? And he picks it up, goes around the top of the circle, and it's weird. No one kind of comes to check him. They'll kind of spread out a bit to kind of give him space. And I'm like, he's not going to pass it if you're giving him a lane right down the slot. They do that. He skates right down the slot, and the Austin Matthews gorgeous snapshot, wrist shot, whatever the hell you want to call it. Beautiful shot past Jake Ottinger, unassisted at 17:36 of the first period. Leafs get a 2-0 lead after one period of play. Shots on goal 15-10 in favor of the Dallas Stars. And we go into the second period. This is where things get interesting. Justin Hall gets a penalty a minute 4 in for 2 minutes for tripping. Nothing crazy there. And Luke Glendening takes one. But then Pierre Engvall, 5:51 in, gets a double minor for high sticking. So a 4-minute penalty. Leafs kill it off. Not long after that, though, too many men on the ice. God damn it, guys. Come on now. They kill that off. And then with just under 2 minutes to play, Gio flips the puck out into the stands. And we're like, Gio. Another penalty late. If they score a goal in this power play, the momentum shifts. It's a 3-1 game going into the third. A lot of things can change here. 22 seconds. 22 seconds after that, Justin Hall gets a penalty for closing his hand on the puck. And Leaf fans, let's do some math here, okay? And I'm never good at this stuff, math-wise. You have 6 defensemen in a hockey game, more often than not. Sometimes they go with 13 forwards and 5D, but more often than not, it's 12 and 6. Victor Mete leaves the game early in their second period with an injury, does not return. Five defensemen. Well, Gio and Justin Hall are now in the box. That leaves you with 3 defensemen. Rasmus Sandin, Timothy Liljegren, and a guy who was playing his first game as a Leaf, Connor Timmins. A 2-man advantage for over a minute and a half with 3 guys on defense. This can get ugly. You know, it got even worse. You know, they start the 5-on-3. Brilliant block shot from Rasmus Sandin to start it. Puck comes back to the point. Mitch Marner challenges. Goes down to, or no, he doesn't go down to one knee, sorry. Not yet, at least. He stands up. Blocks a shot. Problem, breaks his stick. Can this thing get any worse? It's basically a 5-on-2.5 here. Like, this is not looking good whatsoever. And actually, I think the block shot of the stick happened first. Then Sandin blocked the first shot. Then the puck gets back to the point. They come down. Marner goes down to one knee. He stops. He blocks it. Another shot with his pad, with his knee pad. And then they come around. Sandin, another great block. Like, the Leafs are hanging on for dear life here at this point, right? And then they center the puck in front of the net. And it's a big post-to-post. Matt Murray pushed across. Makes a brilliant stop. Then they go to the other post. Matt Murray slides across, and he's flailing, makes another incredible stop. Puck's right in between his legs. He closes him up, and there's a scramble in front. Like, what the hell is going on here? And the whistle goes. The fellas freeze it. There's like 15 seconds left in the period. And we're all like, oh my God, what a sequence. I was listening to the radio, and I'm like, man, Joe Bowen, if this ain't a bless you boys, I don't know what is. Sandin with 2 blocked shots. Marner blocked 2 shots, including breaking his stick. Matt Murray makes 2 sensational saves, finds a way to cover the puck and get a face-off. And then the final 15.4, the fellas find a way to get the puck out and end it in the intermission. Somehow, still up 3-0. 17-12 in shots in favor of Dallas in that period. And I think the Leafs right there saved their game. You allow 1 there, maybe even 2. You allow 1 there. 3-1 game. Fans are back into it. They got their mojo. Matt Murray's been beaten. And you think, okay, maybe things can change here, right? Sorry, guys. I'm just going to take a drink of water here. And we go into the third period, and we're like, okay, this first 30 seconds is so crucial, right? Because they have the power play for the first 2-minute advantage for still like 10 seconds or so. And obviously, they still have an actual power play for like 30 seconds, so you got to find a way. And the fellas do a great job getting the puck down the ice, able to kill the rest of the penalty off, and I think that right there more or less deflated the Dallas Stars. Did they have some chance the rest of the game? Yeah, they did, but again, you know, the clock was not in their favor, and the Leafs did a really good job, you know, limiting chances. And what I mean by that is a lot of one and done. They didn't have any, 2 or 3 whacks of the puck. No, it was 1, puck's gone. And that's so crucial. Matt Murray makes that initial stop. The fellas clear it out. Really nice job. And then, in the third period, right, late in the period, I didn't write down the time of the goal. With under 5 minutes to play, or under 4 minutes to play, they pull their goalie. They pulled him with about 5 minutes to go in a 3-0 game. Basically desperate mode. Maybe one for just to get Jason Robertson his point streak. I don't know. But Kerfoot scores an empty netter. This dude has scored 2 goals all year long, both against Dallas. Yeah, that's the last time he scored 21 games ago. It's been a long time since Kerfoot's found the back of the net. He did, albeit with an empty cage. Liljegren gets the lone assist on that goal. Makes it 4-0, and it's all she wrote. What a game. What a 2-minute stretch in the second period. And look, Leaf fans, you got to give credit to Rasmus Sandin. You got to give credit to Timothy Liljegren, Connor Timmins, Mitch Marner, Matt Murray. There are guys, you can go down the list. These guys played hard, especially in that big moment, and they got it done. I'm proud of these guys, man. I really, really am. Shots on goal in the third period were 13-7 in favor of Dallas, and for the game, 44-29 in favor of the Stars. And, get this, block shots today, Leafs had 27 block shots to their 10. The fellas laid it all out there. And you got to give them credit for that. You really, really do. All right. Key players in the game. Matthews had 2 points. He had a goal and an assist. Austin Matthews, Leaf fans, he's now scored 4 goals in his last 5 games. And all 4 have been 5-on-5 goals. So I think we're starting to see Austin Matthews really starting to find himself again. And of course, the MVP from today's game, Matt Murray, the shutout. A 44-save shutout for Matt Murray. Incredible. It's really all I got to say about Matt Murray. Special teams, we didn't score on our 2 power plays. They had 7, including double minor and a 2-man advantage. They had nothing. Matt Murray and the D-core and the penalty killer. Shout out Kerfoot. Shout out, any of the defensemen that played the PK time. Holmberg, I think, got some time as well out there. Just a phenomenal job from all the defensive players. I'm trying to see if I can find anybody else there. Engvall was probably out there as well. Just so proud of these guys, honestly, for a game that, I wouldn't say they played perfect, but they defended well enough, and Matt Murray was stellar. Hell, you got to shout it, and you won 4-0. Remarkable stuff from the fellas tonight. Really, really proud of them. And, with the win, they continue to keep pace there with the Boston Bruins. They're 3 points back of them. Obviously, Boston still has 3 games in hand. With Tampa losing in regulation, that's now a 7-point gap between the Leafs and the Lightning. So, I'm telling you guys, the fellas are doing well. Now, we turn our focus, though, because you got to keep going. You got to keep moving forward. The boys come back home. All right, their next game is on Thursday, as they host the Los Angeles Kings at Scotiabank Arena, 7 p.m. puck drop there. It looks like Ilya Samsonov's been confirmed for that. And after Matt Murray's performance tonight, give the dude a couple days off. Definitely need it. But it's a 7 o'clock puck drop there as the Leafs continue to build, obviously, and continue to get better, but continue to the point oh my gosh, what happened there? They look to continue their point streak, look to push it to 13 games in a row, and Mitch Marner looks to continue to his point streak and push it to 21 games. Will be phenomenal stuff all around for the fellas. Would love to see that continue. The narrative's all over the place. You love to see it in Leafland. I understand we all know what the end goal is, but enjoy the now. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game this evening, because it was a very entertaining game from start to finish, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already, comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? If I missed anything from the game, let me know in the comments. Twitter link, Instagram link are down in the description. So is the Discord link. So follow up there, guys. So go get the chat was buzzing today, especially with all the baseball talk going on as well. Go crazy in the Discord link down and below, guys. And I will talk to you Raptors edition. I believe they're on tomorrow. Yes, as they host the Los Angeles Lakers at Scotiabank Arena, 7:30 tip-off there. And as for the Leafs, they're back in action as they host the LA Kings on Thursday, 7 p.m. puck drop there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.